is Dr. Kristen Brown, and I'm a veterinarian and owner of the Roslyn Animal Hospital here in Oshawa, and I work with 7 different rescue organizations, which is a lot of rescue organizations for one hospital to be affiliated with. That's a lot of services that we virtually are giving out in our weekly basis. On top of that, we also work with the Oshawa Animal Services, so we're one of the hospitals that is affiliated with them and does some work for them. Oshawa Animal Services is an organization that only recently I was ready to work along with. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to give back to the community, which is why I took on the 7 rescues to begin with. But my real dream was always to be able to provide care for the patients and the animals of my own city. But until the supervisor, Kathy Pittman-Felton, took over and the whole dynamic of Oshawa Animal Services changed, I was unwilling to provide the services and to give as much as what I give in my hospital and my team gives until I was prepared to work along with an organization that I was completely behind and completely backing. We started doing this together a couple of years ago, and we have come very, very, very far. I don't have to get into the facts and the figures and that everyone else has gotten into this evening with you guys and over the past few weeks. It is so clear that Oshawa Animal Services is one of the most outstanding animal services in the province. They are known everywhere for the incredible work that they do. They are not the only ones that are known everywhere. You take something like Team Chelsea that Kim was talking about. Anybody in this city that's a citizen of the city has got to know the value of Team Chelsea and what they do for the city. And you combine them with the Oshawa Animal Services, it is a service to be so proud of as a community. You know, Oshawa is the best of the best when it comes to animal care and what we're able to do with wildlife and get these animals off the road, rehabilitation programs. And, you know, we get these animals in all the time. I had a hit by squirrel car in last week, and we're not just the regular city hours. We're not just, you know, middle of the day and whatnot. This squirrel's coming in at 7 o'clock at night, hit by a car. It needs care, and we're doing it, and we're doing it all of the time. They're trained with what needs to be done, ferals, wildlife, strays, and so are we, and we work together to get these animals what they need. The network, the resources that we all together have, it is real-time stuff that happens. When these animals come in, this morning they brought in a blocked cat that's bladder was ready to tear open and rupture, and the cat would have died a horrific death. They recognized the issue with the stray cat immediately, got it into emergency surgery first thing this morning. It gets done, it gets dealt with, the cat lives a happy life. These are services that, you know, because we've got such a great network and we move together quickly, we know what needs to be done, how we're going to fit things in. This doesn't happen overnight. This has been going on for decades to build up these relationships. The relationship that Oshawa Animal Services has with all of these rescue organizations, including Team Chelsea, together we work to figure out what these animals need to have done. You know, if we got a case that this is going to be way too complicated, you know, it's going to cost way too much money, we're not giving up on it. We're finding an option. We're reaching out to specialists. We're getting people to donate services. I'm donating x-rays. I'm donating an operating room. Another surgeon's coming in and doing what needs to be done. This doesn't just happen overnight. These are relationships that are built up over years and years and years. We're doing an absolutely outstanding job. And we're just doing better and better every day. And to have a motion like this be brought forward to us and just be pulled out under the rug this quickly is you know, totally outrageous and mind-boggling. You got a fantastic thing going, and next thing you know, hey, why don't we take this wonderful service that we've got and move it outside of our own city to, you know, the Humane Society of Durham Region, which is a completely other service that is not equipped to deal at all with the stuff that we're dealing with every day. What they do is completely different than what we do. You know, they're dealing with the surrendered animals. They're doing good stuff, and you know, it's good what they do. But what they do is not what we do, and they are not at all prepared to handle what this city is doing, and we're doing a fantastic job of it. So, you know, to me, it's a non-point. I don't see. To me, it's black and white. Everything. I don't see a single pro in this. I see only cons across the board. Financially, you know, everything about it doesn't make any sense. And unless there is a background agenda propaganda going on that, you know, we're not aware of. To me, there's nothing about this that makes any sense to move a fantastic service out of our city and to the Humane Society of Durham. You know, like Mel was saying, what are we going to do when these adoption things go up? What's going to happen is Kijiji pets are going to be the thing. We don't have pet stores don't sell animals anymore. We've gotten rid of that, which is a great thing. But they go to our animal services, and if these these aren't available, and just the humane societies that aren't mandated by the city, that aren't controlled to make sure that we're not increasing these costs, if instead they just go to another organization who can jack up the adoption fees because nobody else has got pets available, well, guess what's going to happen? Backyard breeders, Kijiji pets, nightmares within our city. Again, the same stuff we've been cleaning up for the last 20 years is all going to come back and kick us in the face. Everybody behind me are the people that do the animal industry in this city. We're the ones that know. Every one of us are the ones that are out there on the front lines, trapping the cats, pulling these animals off the street, chasing the emus. We're doing it every single day. And every single one of us is telling you guys, this doesn't make any sense at all. And I just hope that if the public has an opinion, and if this isn't something that's already been preset and predetermined here, and you guys actually are here to listen to what the community is telling you, the petitions, the letters, all of us here, everybody that knows anything about the city and how the animal welfare is managed, we're all here telling you, this makes no sense. Not today, not 2022, not 2030. It doesn't make any sense. We got a fantastic thing going here, and we got to keep it going.
Thank you.